Last episode, Vess continued to speak at length with the Slay Royal Council. Queen Inez agreed to allow Vess to retrieve warriors from the one encampment to assist in the council's tasks. Lord Camembert provided Vess with a map of the abandoned, clad Crownlands, and Cutthroat's Causeway regions of Dovah. In addition to that, Camembert marked the map Merciless provided with shortcuts and more efficient paths, cutting travel time within the Fringe in half. Vekni, Stripe, and Prince traveled northwest towards Whittle Falls. While en route, they encountered Merciless once again. Merciless told the group she came across hundreds more of the Needle Blights the adventurers battled days ago. And in addition to that, she observed a western path newly cut, leading to a brigand camp holding prisoners. Merciless described the brigand's sigil, which sounded similar to the Blood Mist sigil. Vess sought out and spoke with Lord Camembert again. He allowed her to use message to contact Prince. Prince answered, believing Vess was his god, and said he was en route to retrieve explosives to destroy Queensgrace. Camembert stated he would dispatch the Slay Rangers to capture Prince in order to protect the city. Camembert also mentioned that Honesty sang songs in the town square, accusing the adventurers of several crimes. Prince, Vekni, and Stripe finally arrived at Whittle Falls, where they observed 19 Slay guards apparently guarding the falls. The group fanned out and searched for the explosives. While searching, Stripe discovered a rock marked with the painting of a brown snake. Behind the rock was disturbed earth.
Welcome back to another episode of Power Word Nerd.
Almost looks like an S or like a brown snake. It's either a brown S or a brown snake. There's this big rock. And behind the rock, you see what looks like recently disturbed earth.
It's like in a video game. Where you
the one patch
you know
is
where
different?
the patch is different. You know you can blow it up.
Yeah. Okay. So I go to the patch. I press the A button. No.
Prince, come here. We think we found it.
I press the A button.
Closer.
I see the spot, and I pull out a shovel from my gigantic backpack,
Yeah, this is the right idea.
and I start digging,
Sweat starts glistening
making
on his
sure
brow.
not to put my back to Patrick.
I'm going to trace the outline of my finger around my belly button. While he digs whatever's in there, I'm just going to watch him.
So while Prince is digging this hole, you could see the sweat glistening on his brow, and he just looks very rugged, manly, and like a. He is a young man, but he looks like a young man coming to age.
Whatever's happening,
His peach
I do
fuzz
not
is
consent.
starting to get some color to it.
Well, we like all of that.
He's got that awkward mustache.
It's the thin
His skin
wisps.
is so bronzed from the sun. He's borderline Hispanic.
Oh, that's it.
That's true.
Goblin explodes.
My clothes is like my clothes are like stiff with poop, dried poop.
Not cleaned up.
Okay, yeah.
With pee-pee.
I've already
Yeah,
noted.
you splashed more wastewater on me.
So about 4 feet down, you feel something hard.
In the hole, right? Okay. All right. I'll uncover whatever it is carefully, since I think it's explosives.
Okay. Sifting through the dirt and clearing around the area around this crate that you find, you actually find 9 full. Well, you don't know what they are yet. You find 9 wooden crates.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'll carefully open one.
How familiar would Prince be with? Well, you saw like TNT and dynamite already, right?
Yeah.
We had boxes of it on
Yeah, we had
ships.
boxes of TNT. I went fishing.
So you
I'm
open
very
up the
good
first
with it.
crate, and how many crates did you have? You had 2 in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the ship.
So that's what you see.
9 crates of TNT.
9 crates of TNT.
Holy fuck.
We found it.
Tremendous amount.
Man,
Hey, Patrick, close your eyes and open your mouth.
Oh, this is finally what we've been waiting for.
I do it.
Okay.
I think that counts as consent, so
That definitely
No.
sounds as consent.
I'm not going to blow up. I'm not going to blow up, Patrick.
Just stick one in his mouth and don't light it.
Be mindful though, these crates, they weigh about 50 pounds each. They're very heavy.
I have to get my breastplates? Well, if we use one of the boxes to blow up the guards.
God.
We could. We need someone to turn us invisible.
If we wait till nighttime, we can do it then.
We have a better chance.
No, just have.
Alright, what's my
Travel
encumbrance
guards out.
at? So I can carry
I'll have to do a
420
changeover.
pounds.
And then we can kill more of them.
And I can carry 210, but I can push, drag, or lift 420 pounds.
Oh, wow. How do you know that?
Encumbrance on the inventory screen.
So we could make a rudimentary sled out of like trees and shit.
Oh, I can only lift 150 pounds. I'm weak as fuck.
So yeah, I'll start getting them out of the hole one at a time.
Okay.
I stand there expectantly and for just waiting for something to happen.
With your mouth?
Yeah.
I'm going to put an unlit TNT in your mouth.
We haven't.
Did you do it centrally?
No.
I take it back out carefully and put it in the box.
Roughly how many sticks are in each box?
Do you remember what it was in the?
I don't.
I don't think I even went by that. There is a copious amount of dynamite sticks.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's say let's make it easier. Let's just say each crate has 12 sticks.
Alright.
They're just really fucking heavy, I guess, for some reason.
There's probably stuff packed in there to keep them from moving around
Yeah,
and
sure.
stuff.
Like wood chips or something.
Sure.
And the boxes themselves are probably heavy.
True.
Should we?
So we have 108 sticks of TNT now.
Ooh, we like that.
Shall we? Okay.
Maybe
Why
not
did
the
you- why-
whole
why did I
city,
give you
but
guys
maybe
this?
a lot of the city.
At least the palace.
Oh my god.
We will go get.
While you're bringing the boxes up,
We'll go get Vekni.
Good idea.
I'm gonna sneak around, and actually, in anticipation, I'll put my scale mail next to Prince, so I don't have disadvantage.
Prince
And I'll-
puts it in his backpack.
I'm gonna sneak around to try to find where Vekni and Merciless are.
I'm just gonna line my shirt with the TNT, and I'm just gonna walk in the front door.
Let's hope that they have fire
If they try and
weapons.
stop me, I'm gonna be like,
Oh my god, that's how we beat Doken. We all wear dynamite and run in. He's gonna hit us with a fireball. Boom! The castle's leveled.
That is what would happen.
suicide bomb Doken.
He'd fireball the fuck out of you as soon as he sees you. Came here to
Yeah.
stand here. Like they're
Why are there so many guards here?
Well, Rothschild was talking about it. He says that he was sent here to collapse this mine. There's something in there. They sent Chaos. He belongs to Chaos, correct?
Rothschild.
Yeah. They sent people into this cave and they never returned. And he was ordered by his boss Hainsworth to destroy it and close it. So there's something down there.
So if Chaos wants it destroyed, we should just leave it alone, right?
Is Chaos bad?
I have no idea. I don't.
don't
If-
really know what's
If
going on.
chaos is the opposite of Queen's Grace, and Queen's Grace is bad, then chaos is good.
That's actually very good deductions there.
But maybe everybody's bad,
The only person you met from Chaos was Rothschild. You've met anyone
and
else?
he was awful.
Yeah, he just smelled bad.
He couldn't even climb. He didn't know how to fall.
It wasn't very attractive either.
Well, I'm sure that if he was alive when you met him, he might have tried your ways.
Have you ever even met him?
What pass? No, we saw him.
Yes. So do we want to take out these guards or just head back to the city?
if Prince wants to get it done, we would very much like to help him, so maybe in the future he would like to help us.
We're gonna go back to the city.
Should we stop at the Blood Mist encampment?
Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, we should do that.
Merciless, how far away is the Blood Mist from here?
It's about a day and a half walk south.
Oh, I thought it was closer than that.
Right. Hey, if you tied 2 sticks of dynamite together, would that be nunchucks?
What is a nunchuck?
Isn't that one of your weapons? Like you're the like.
Aren't you a monk?
You mean my whip?
No, I didn't. You don't know how to use nunchucks? I did promise God I'd go back to Queen's Grace.
Well, of course we're going back to Queen's Grace.
Yeah, well, let's just go back. Let's
Yeah, we have to blow it up.
But, Merciless, how long ago was it that you saw these Blood Mist?
It was about 3 days ago the last time I passed that camp.
Did it look like they were camps there for the long run or for a quick stop?
It's hard to say. I mean, they had erected some crude structures. It might have been meant to be a semi-permanent type of situation.
So these men here had crude erections?
Merciless, does this south path, does it lead us back to Queen's Grace?
Well, I mean, you can take the path south, and you would pass that camp I told you about. And then you would come to this fork, probably the same fork that you used to get to Queen's Grace, and then you could then travel northeast to get back to the castle.
I don't know if I want to travel on that road again and deal with that stupid ferry.
Oh man, she was freaking annoying.
I got a riddle. What color is the sky?
You're stupid. What's it? What? I got a riddle. Who's wanted? That's not a riddle. We really think that we should blow this place up because Prince wants to blow this place up. So let's just go to Queen's Grace
Oh,
and blow him up.
you want to blow the place up too?
Not really. We just want to make Prince happy.
Boy, I miss Cletus.
But you never thought you'd say that. I miss Cletus, the chaotic murder hobo.
Yeah, but at least we were on the same page.
Oh man, if we get Cletus when we get back to Queen's Grace,
Oh god, that's gonna be
it'll
fun.
be a good time.
Bowl of dynamite. That kill count's gonna go fucking.
You know what's gonna happen is you're gonna get Telcar.
Cletus is gonna wake up and realize he has 36 stick of dynamite and just start crying tears of joy. This is the best day ever.
Beautiful. All right. So what do you want to do?
We should go back to Queen's Grace. I promised God. Also, we should blow it up.
All right.
And that's where we left off. We're going to pick up with Don and Brett. And the reason for that is because they're actually 3 days behind the rest of the group, unfortunately. So we're going to pick up with them. Cool.
So you guys get to do your 4 days XP dungeon crawl.
Oh
Would you
yeah.
like to wait here for 3 days? For no reason.
But why?
That's a good point. Let's go into the dungeon!
Yeah, so he just gave us the key, right?
Yeah.
Camber?
Yes, you have the key.
Yeah, he gave you a key.
Oh, also, one more question. When I was on the boat coming to Dovah, there was this little child that kept talking about someone named Lusago. Have you ever heard of the name?
Lusago.
At number 33.
I think they already asked about that, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did.
Probably at the
I don't think he got
port,
an
but I
answer.
wouldn't know that.
Oh, okay. All right. So Cambert's going to repeat to you what he said to Vess and Sorin about 33, how that number comes up often in his research. He's going to say, yes, we've been doing a lot of research at Whittle Falls, a little bit west of here. And in our research, that number keeps coming up. There's a great library in King Lorien's Valley underneath this place called Sang Citadel, where I believe there might be more secrets involving 33. The name Lusago I've never heard.
Where is our map, by the way? Where is this Lorian's Valley? Where is Lorian's Valley?
It's not on the map you have.
Okay.
Do you perhaps have any healing potions or spells that we could purchase from there?
Yes, I have a great deal of them.
Do you have something like the closest spell I can think is Revivify?
Let me see. I don't think I have that.
Revivify is the one that will let me heal you up.
No,
it'll bring someone
Revivify
back
is if you're dead.
If they've been dead less than a minute.
Yeah, if you're dead less than a minute.
And then the other thing is like 500 GP gem and less than 10 days. I forget what that one's called. Revive.
Yeah, something like that. Revive. What's the one where you get revived, but you roll a dice and find out what you come back as?
Reincarnation?
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That's a druid.
I think so.
That's so cool.
It is.
I think it's a fairly high level spell.
It is, yeah.
Do you have a single scroll of Revivify?
How much is it for that?
800 gold.
Is that price negotiable?
Oh, for your ass.
Well, you have been trying to negotiate a lot with me. And I already agreed to empower your focus if you cleared out the dungeon. But I'll do this for it. I'll do this for you.
$7.99.
If you clear out the dungeon as I asked. Right, so what was your question, Don?
If I were to buy all of the potions of healing and did not use all of them, would I be able to sell some back to you?
Yeah, I would buy them back down at full price. I would buy them back.
That is understandable.
We can negotiate that if the time came.
Oh, I appreciate it. I will take the 5 potions of healing that you have.
Sure. How much is that on the D&D?
It's 50 for each potion of healing. It's 2d4 plus 2.
So you can give him 250?
Yes.
Sure. He'll like as I described before. There's that large, basically glass wall, and the image of Camembert walks straight through it. Grabs scoops up 5 potions. He starts walking back, and you see it almost looks like a ripple. No, it seems like there's like a ripple, almost like it's like water. A big ripple effect appears as he walks through the glass and comes back over to Bliken.
That's cool.
And he hands him the potions.
I give 2 to him.
Like a force field?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, if you were there, you'd be able to surmise.
Well, yeah, I'm just going by visuals.
Yeah.
Going by visuals, man.
And Dan, I'll put 2 of those on the potion belt that I crafted in the one shot.
That's right. You're the only one I think with a potion belt, right?
That's pretty cool.
He does.
Which allows you to use
have a
potions as a
Bonus
bonus action.
Yep.
Oh, you bitch.
He's the only one able to do that.
Yay!
I don't know. I guess. Do you think we should get going? Try to clear out this dungeon as quickly as possible.
Look, Camembert, you said you have eyes all over the city.
Yes.
And in the dungeon. You can see in there as well.
Yes.
What is the most powerful creature that is in the dungeon?
You walked into that.
Why wouldn't I?
That's fair. No, that's fair.
That's a fair question.
You played yourself.
It's Stripe.
Oh boy.
Fine. In the lowest level of the dungeon, there is a creature that I'm unfamiliar with, that I have never heard about, I've never read about, I've never seen a picture of. It appears to be demonic in nature, and and it seems to be of great intelligence. It's large. It uses weapons. It has a giant double-bladed battle axe, and there's this large helmet on its head with this long horn or spike or something that's pointed straight up several feet in the air. It's a very strange-looking creature. I would imagine it would be quite powerful and difficult to take on.
Probably knows your statue.
Do you?
It does not have wings.
Does not have wings.
Okay.
Oh, it's definitely.
Seeing as you know much about us, are the 2 of us a match for this thing? This creature, do you think?
I don't think that matters.
What?
That's an interesting response.
Because the 2 of you alone would never make it down that deep.
Damn.
Because you both bitch.
How far down into the dungeon could we make it?
Well, the entrance isn't that far.
Well, it's hard to say. You might be able to beat some of the weaker creatures near the entrance, perhaps.
Let's kill the entrance creatures.
Perhaps
Are
not.
they evil?
Many of the creatures in there are chaotic evil beasts.
Oh,
Sure.
those should be punished.
Some of them are intelligent and some aren't.
Oh,
No, that's kind of creepy.
what if we just ask them to leave?
You could try that.
Does that
So-
count as clearing?
How come nobody's ever cleared this out before? Do these creatures just keep coming back?
Well, we have sent small groups of men in there to clean, mostly more mercenary type people in there. We never sent the Slay army in there to clear it. Seems like the beasts in there can be quite strong and difficult to take on. Obviously, the Royal Council in our army, we could easily clear it, as we easily cleared the first floor where we keep prisoners now. The issue is we just haven't had the time. We're so busy dealing with things in Whitefawn Forest and preparing for our eventual battle against Forte and Vigor. We just haven't had the time to do it.
And this horn battle axe demonic thing has been in the bottom of the dungeon as long as you've been able to see everywhere in this Queen's Grace.
It's a very interesting question, but the answer to that is no. It appeared through some kind of a portal. I don't really know from where or why or how, but actually the answer to your question is no. Many of these beasts, not all, many of these beasts as you go deeper into the dungeon were not there when we first arrived.
Huh.
And these beasts that have been arriving are all demonic in nature?
The more recent arrivals, yes.
Huh.
Do you think you have a demon portal in this dungeon?
It's possible. I'd have to get down there myself to examine it to be sure.
I wouldn't know this that much.
Okay. Well, I guess we should go clear it out. But this really sounds like something. If you keep ignoring it and demons keep pouring out, you're going to have a demon infestation.
It's a very apt observation. That's why I offer you great rewards to do it.
There's a big door. It'll be fine.
The door is quite heavy.
Okay. Well,
we have the key.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Thanks for your help and for answering our questions.
Of course.
All right. Do you want to go, Bliken?
It sounds like an adventure.
So as we're walking away, I'll also.
Steve.
As we're walking away,
What's
I'll.
the Mighty Doom from?
A mighty
They
deal!
were playing at the.
A long time ago. So
long time ago.
Don went with me to. We were gonna play in
The
Age.
nerds.
We were playing Age of Sigmar. So I was showing him how to play, and it was like a learning thing. So a guy was running it, and there was this guy who, he was just weird, and he was saying,
Makes
so
sense.
yeah. So they were like, he's like explaining the rules, and the guy was like, "What if this came up to this?" And he was like, "Oh, he'd probably die," and he'd be like, "A mighty doom," and he said it like 5 more times.
So, as we're walking out, I'll just whisper to Blake and what about Vekni and your brother? Should we also look for them?
Yeah, we probably should. I wonder what they're doing.
I mean,
This is my character.
How about
We-
Prince? Is he still asleep?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to
It
him.
was just so funny. Just like, hey guys, I'm here now.
I think I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder if he met up with Vekni and Stripe.
Do you think the two of them are together?
Actually, I don't
Stripe
know.
jumped out of a window.
Stripe
was
jumped out of the
pretty
window,
reckless.
and Vekni, I don't. She got out of the bottom area somehow, but I don't know.
Straight out the bottom.
Straight out the bottom.
Well, the bottom floor, but yeah, I don't know. But she wasn't with us, so I assume she got away. Maybe they're both on their own.
Maybe they're in the dungeon.
I mean, we would have no idea where to look, and
Nope.
what's his face? Cannonbore said that he can't see them, and he said that it's.
Did he tell you that?
Yes.
Yeah,
He did.
He 100%. Because I think we asked if he could see.
We asked like where they are, and he's like,
Yeah.
I can't see Stripe at all. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right.
So he said he can't see Stripe. So if he can't see Vekni either, she must be near him.
Smart.
That's good.
And Prince.
I had said that you noticed that there were way more guards than there were the first day you arrived.
Okay.
and it seems like they're busy, like moving back and forth.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, and it's just very peaceful, joyous, harmonious place that you saw on the first day. It seems like now it's a little bit more of a Orwellian type thing going on because of the action of Stripe, basically.
He did say that he would help Stripe.
Yeah.
With his multiple
Orwellian.
Yeah.
In the United States.
Well, I assume if they escape that they're probably searching for them. So if they haven't found them yet, maybe they are underground. Maybe they are hiding out in the dungeon. But I don't know where they would have gotten a key for
I
that.
feel like the last place Stripe would have wanted to go would be the dungeon. Because they were trying to take him there. And if they were trying to take him there, and then he just showed up, how stupid would that be?
They were trying to take one of your brother's personalities there, but if he woke up as someone else, maybe he woke up as someone who loves dungeons. I don't know.
That's true. I mean, that tracks.
Good job, Brett.
It sounds to me like you want to.
Well,
that's where we need to go anyway to clear out all the beasts, right?
Well, I mean, we have nothing better to do. I wouldn't even know where to start looking for Vekni and Stripe, whether they're together or not. At the very least,
Got it. Vekni is at the gym doing an ab workout, or at the bar drinking.
Well, I imagine.
That's valid.
Imagine if she was in either of those
I
places.
slept on your abs before. It was glorious.
I cleaned my clothes on my abs.
I imagine if she was in either of those places, the guards would have found her and picked her up. I doubt they're happy that she escaped.
Where else would she go to work on those washboard abs?
Well, she probably just does a lot of crunches. You could do those anywhere.
That doesn't make sense. You need to go to the gym so everyone can see that you're swole.
That's fair.
True.
Bliken has a 14 intelligence.
Man, he knows what he's talking
Pretty smart.
He does.
Pretty smart.
What is my intelligence? I thought mine's.
He's very ungoblin-like in like every way.
Yeah.
In like every way, except strength. He's
Oh
not
shit,
very
mine's
strong.
16.
Well, he's 11, so I guess that's pretty strong for a goblin.
Callus was more smart.
Yeah.
When you creepily sneak up on people, that's kind of goblin-like.
That's true.
I'm not creepily doing it. I'm just like there, you know.
It's pretty creepy.
Well,
What do you know?
I've seen it. It's creepy.
Literally on top of you right now.
Stripe runs around raping people, so he's the creepiest out of everyone.
So I would know, basically, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Got him.
But yeah, either way, we could either wander around aimlessly looking for them, or put some of our time to use and clear out the dungeon and earn favor with Cannonbore.
So as you walk through the town, guys, you see two high elf soldiers, and they seem to be posting something on this wooden post, kind of more towards the center of town, as you're walking towards the dungeon. They're posting a couple things.
Is it like where they're posting? Is it like where we're walking anyway that we
I'm
can stop and take a look?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to see what they're?
It's true, I almost got arrested because of him.
Do you want to see what they're posting up on the board there?
Is that your new thing?
Yeah, so we take a look.
Rothschild. If I read this, Stripe! Oh, I know him, wanted alive. Well, that's good. Arrived at Queen's Grace yesterday. A goblin wearing brown robes. I don't remember what color robes I'm wearing. Reportedly violent and volatile. Oh, that's him. Yeah, that's definitely him. Wanted for attacking Queen's Grace guards, but he didn't do that. Reward 200. Oh, I get 200 guards if I find him. That's wonderful.
Is Rothschild wanted live or dead?
Dead or alive?
Doesn't
Dead or
say.
On the top.
Oh, dead or alive there.
We didn't take him with us.
You
He's
kind
still
of
laying in the sewer.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, and Stripes on there too?
Yeah. Well, that's good. See Lord Shitter. Wait, Lord Schilt?
Shelter.
Hitler?
Shit Hitler.
Schittler.
Shitler.
Attention. Until further notice, all Queen's Grace residents are to stay in their homes from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. This curfew is due to crimes committed during the night and the early morning hours of Azurth 21. Oh, it's Azurth 22. The only citizens permitted outside are newly appointed night watchmen. If you were found breaking curfew, you would be immediately seized and interred in the dungeons. But good thing that this is just for Queen's Grace residents and not visitors.
Good luck with that.
It says Queen's Grace residents, not visitors from a foreign dignitary nation. Which
So Stripes wanted. There's
Diplomatic immunity.
I have diplomatic immunity. I declare bankruptcy. That's how that works.
So Stripes still on the lookout. There's nothing for Vekni though.
No. Well, that's good. She's probably just at the gym or at the bar. Or both.
And there's one here for someone who escaped the dungeons and murdered someone called Bell Sanders. You
Who's
don't do.
Bell Sanders?
I have no idea.
That was the guard, right?
It was
guard
the
the
guard,
dungeons
but
that
yeah, we
Vekni
don't know.
killed.
Who the hell is Guard Sanders? Bell Sanders.
Belt
I have
sound?
no idea who Bell Sanders is.
I wouldn't expect you to know what a belt sander is. You didn't know what a drill press was.
You know what a laser is.
Is that a laser?
Have you not watched Big Bang Theory? It looked just like the laser.
You know that show's fake, right?
You know you're fake.
Alright.
Pretty much true.
So we're continuing on towards the dungeon.
Okay, so we get to the dungeon.
You get over there and you see that the door is closed.
I open it.
It's locked.
I use the key.
Does not open the dungeon door to enter the dungeons.
What key did he give me?
He give you the key to get into the lower level of the dungeons.
Oh, okay. Knock
Is
on
there-
the door then.
You see, so there's this like metal slat. You see it get pushed to the side, and you see someone's like old, tired eyes, and you hear a voice say in Elvish. Do you guys speak Elvish?
I do.
So Roland understands the guy in Elvish saying, "What do you want?"
Alright, I'll say in Elvish, hello there. We've just come from speaking with Lord Cambion, and Cammenberg, and he has asked us to go to the lower levels of the dungeon to try and clean out some of the monsters there.
He says in Elvish. He says, "It's been a while since anyone's tried to clear the dungeon." Sure thing. Eyes disappear. Slat closes.
What
You hear
did
a
you say
click.
to him?
The door pops open.
Oh, you don't speak Elvish? I told him that Cammenberg is sending us to clean out the dungeon and open a door.
Oh, that's true.
So true.
Yeah. So he opens the door. I'll say, we saw these posters on the way here. Do you know anything? Who is Bell Sanders?
These dungeons, these dungeons held very few prisoners, so it was very lightly guarded. There was a single dwarf that protected the prisoners here, but unfortunately he was murdered last night. Last night, Kevin?
Yeah, at this point it would be last
Yeah,
night.
he was murdered last night.
No, that's terrible.
Terribly
Who did it?
evil.
Well, we aren't completely sure. There's this evil group called Bloodmist. We had some evidence that perhaps they had something to do with it, but there was also a prisoner that escaped who does not work for them. So perhaps he was responsible. We're not entirely sure. We need to collect more evidence, maybe interrogate some people.
How long was he a prisoner for?
2 weeks,
Yeah. Okay, so he could have found a way to escape within 2 weeks.
possible.
You said that it's been a while since.
But you're speaking to a heavily armored high elf.
Okay.
I attack him.
Joe?
No.
I said, you said that it's been a while since anyone's gone to the lower levels. When was the last time someone went down there, and what was their fate?
It was a few weeks ago, shortly before we had the prisoner in here. It was a small group of adventurers, 6 of them. I believe they were just native to this area. 3 of them were gnomes. They went in there. They were given a key by Lord Cammenberg after agreeing to clear out the dungeon. They were in there for a while. At one point, he alerted the guards that they were deceased. So they sent a small troop in. We retrieved the key, and we came back out.
Huh.
I'm like, this kid?
Yeah, that's the one.
How far did they get?
Oh, they're right near the entrance.
There was 5 of them.
Six.
Six of them.
Did you say 6? As in 3 times the amount of people that are here before you right now?
Well, I would imagine you guys must be very strong if you're going to go in.
No.
What level were the levels?
Yes,
The 6 party members.
If you had to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rank them at?
I just know it happened. I never even laid eyes on them. I wasn't working here at the time. Bell Sanders was the only one working here when that happened.
Do you know what creatures lie at the entrance?
Couldn't tell you, I'll be honest with you. I hear all kinds of like moaning and growling and roaring coming from behind the door when I'm back there. I wouldn't want to go in there, but I don't know.
Do you think he would have sent us in if we couldn't even beat the ones at the entrance?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Fuck.
I look at him and I say,
So wait a minute, you would not even dare venture in there.
No, not me.
I'm going to ask him something.
Okay.
Would you mind sparring with me?
What?
I just want to, if you are afraid to go in there, and I'm about to go in there, and I am not even a match for you in a sparring session, then I probably should not venture into this dungeon.
I am working and have responsibilities. When I get off, I guess, I mean, I can't do it now while I'm working.
Let's send that to Brie.
I'm off. Once it hits dusk, I'll be off work. We could spar then.
How like these 6 men that went in, how strong would you say they looked?
As I said, I never laid eyes on them.
Oh, okay.
I just know 3 of them were gnomes.
Do you know how long?
Native to Whitefall Forest.
Do you know how long they were in there for?
I think they were killed almost immediately, from what I heard.
I'm going to look to you and be like,
I don't know that
Do
we should
it.
go in there by
Do
ourselves.
Maybe we
Oh,
should.
perhaps if we traded weapons, we would have a better chance.
I don't think you want my weapon.
Oh, okay, well.
Oh, what kind of weapon do you wield? He asked you in Elvish.
It
What, did you
is.
sell
He asked me what kind of weapon I wielded.
Oh, you should sell him. It is a very fancy weapon. Knife, sword, blade.
Well, the last person who took it off me, it didn't go so well for him.
What happened?
He passed away very painfully.
Is your weapon cursed? Lord Camembert can remove curses, I would imagine. He's very powerful, and if not him, Lady Arose can.
It's not so much cursed as in it's just meant for me and me alone to wield.
Strange.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, let Lord Camembert touch his fucking sword.
I should. If I got XP for him dying, then yeah, 100%.
did you not get XP for the other guy dying?
No, techless.
What? Bullshit.
I didn't reward him for that.
Yeah.
Kill him.
So, what was your name again?
Granziel.
Granziel. 1 second, let me just talk to my friend here. So I'll take Bliken over and I'll say, I'm kind of rethinking going into the dungeon.
As am I.
Party of 6 got slain almost immediately. I mean, we're like
2
nobodies.
people right now.
Yeah, we're 2 people. We barely fought anyone. I mean, I killed a whole armada, not by myself. But, I mean,
I don't know if we're strong enough to face demons either. Especially demons that are coming through a portal. Doesn't sound right.
Yeah, maybe we should wait till we have the rest of the group, and hopefully Stripe has that bounty off of his head.
Oh, they'll just want him alive, so it's probably fine. And if we bring him to them, we'll get 200 gold. It's a win-win.
That's true. So you know your brother best. Where do you think he would go to hide?
What day is it?
Azus.
22nd, I
I rolled an
22nd.
8.
Oh, he's probably in a bad mood today. So, if I were a twin, I would be in the sewers.
All right, if you
Well,
think that's well,
I suppose, let's look at this realistically. They are not, he's now wanted, which adjust, but he's probably wanted for something not good. So he's probably hiding. I doubt he'd be in a public place.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed, but goblins stand out a bit.
That is true.
Where else would he be aside from a sewer, unless he left the city?
Graminor?
Gradio.
Gradiel?
Grandiel.
Grandiel?
Grandiel.
Grandiel. We're also looking for this this person Stripe on the wanted thing. Do you know what some good places to hide in Queen's Grace are? Not above in like the public places like the bars or the taverns.
Ooh, good place to hide in Queen's Grace.
If you didn't want to be found.
I would imagine that some of the residential, we have several residential districts. I would imagine that there are probably some empty domiciles in some of those districts. Also,
Okay.
our sewers are being patrolled now, but prior to what happened last night, we didn't have guards ever in the sewers.
Right.
And some of the sewers we haven't even like rebuilt after resettling here in Queen's Grace.
Okay.
Could be something like that. Perhaps they found a way to flee the city just totally. Everyone's looking for them.
They.
Him. Got me.
Yeah. We
Do not assume my brother's gender.
They them.
Okay. Well, thanks. We might we have some friends in the city. We might come back with them to clear the dungeon, because after your tale, I don't know if just the two of us are up to the task.
You're not strong?
No, I just told you that.
I mean, we killed some like big goblin things on the road, but that was with our full party, even though one of the party members was invisible and the other one refused to fight. But I don't know. We weren't a big party of like 6, and it sounds like they were seasoned adventurers, and I wouldn't call us that. Yeah, I wouldn't call us seasoned adventurers or bounty hunters or anything. And we can.
Well, I mean, again, if you would like, come dusk, if you want to come meet me here before I leave, we can go outside and spar, I suppose.
Okay.
I mean, I would imagine you must be very powerful if you intend to clear those dungeons, but if you think it might help.
Well, I would like to gauge my strength against yours. How far into the dungeon do you think you could go? If forced.
I mean, since that entire party of adventurers couldn't get past damn near the entrance, I would imagine I would be killed almost immediately. I'd be lucky to win a single battle. And from what I understand, there are many creatures in the dungeons.
Numbers is not in our favor.
No.
We should ask everyone for help.
But then we have to split the XP.
Fuck.
Uh,
Maybe we can lower one at a time.
plus 5. No, plus
Oh.
5.
Take
18.
away our dynamite.
So as you travel around, you notice that there's an area of the sewers off to the side, like a kind of a side path that appears a little different from the rest. The sewers that you've been traveling, we're going to say that you've been looking for about 2 hours, searching around, trying to find Stripe. You haven't found any evidence of him or anything like that, but as you travel, as I saw, off to the side, you see this area is a little different.
Smells terrible.
Everything has been pretty well kept up and maintained as you're walking around, but you see a section that appears to be crumbling, old, untouched, like no one's been there.
All right. Do you see this older section of the sewer? That's probably, if I wanted to hide out, I'd probably be in one that wasn't as kept up with. Probably means less traffic through it.
Let's leave no stone unturned.
All right, so we'll go towards the decrepit, unkept part of the sewer.
The further into the ancient sewers you travel, the more you become convinced that no one has been this way in a very, very long time. You could surmise that...
Retcon.
You can surmise... they passed this too. You could surmise that it must not have been pertinent in the rebuilding of the city. That they just They just didn't need to. They just didn't need to really go through this way.
All right. Well, since it's been undisturbed for a long time, would I notice like if there's any like recent footprints or anything disturbed that looks like it was recently disturbed?
No. There's nothing to roll. Just no.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like anything has been here, or we would have seen some signs of it. Some signs of them.
I suppose we should head back then.
Okay. We'll head back.
Right. You do another investigation. Sure.
16 plus 420. Not natural.
420.
You see as you're searching, you start to become a little bit more acclimated with the sewers, and you realize that it seems like all the sewers really are connected to each other. They're not really separate, and you do see what appears to be some sets of footprints in the muck of the sewer. You see 3 sets of footprints that appear to be of normal size, and 1 set that are a little smaller, like not really a normal sized human, maybe a little bit smaller.
Like a goblin?
Do you
Could
see?
be.
I'm going to put my foot in it.
Fits like a glove.
Oh my god, this is probably Stripe's footprint. You see, we are twins. So.
And 3 other sets of footprints.
3 others?
3 others.
So there's. So
I'm
the
gonna
other.
howl like a hound dog and chase
What?
it. Not really.
3 others?
All right. So
There's-
I guess we could say that those are probably Stripes, and the other 2.
3
I
others.
think
3 others.
there's 3, so it might be Vekni and Prince, but who would the third be?
Maybe Veszelyes.
I don't think she'd be tagging along with them, but
Yeah, she doesn't
Possible.
seem like the type that would go through a sewer.
yeah, no,
Ever.
definitely not.
No. Sorin, but I don't get that guy at all.
I don't know the.
Same.
There's. Do you think they start tagging along with this guy?
No, Stripe would not.
Depends on which Stripe.
It does depend on which Stripe.
All right, so we don't know the identity of the third person, but we can definitely say it's Stripe and most likely Prince and Vekni. Should we try following these footprints, see where they lead?
Yeah, I suppose it couldn't hurt.
All right,
Or
so
maybe it could.
well, it can't be any worse than that fucking dungeon.
That's true. Let's go.
All right, so we'll try and follow.
It looks
the
like the end of the sewer and like gratings that cover the wall. And there's something that you can see like outside.
Okay.
Do the gratings look disturbed?
Not in the area that you're in,
Okay.
but the footprints keep going.
Oh, okay.
Follow.
It looks like they're following the grate. It looks like the footprints follow the gratings.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay.
Okay, so you walk for a little bit more, not very far, and you come across this area where it looks like part of the grating was like damaged and destroyed, and now there's just a straight out like opening where people could fit through.
Well, this seems like Prince's work.
He does like to break shit.
Who broke the door? Was it Prince?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't even know.
I know. I don't remember. What I think it probably was.
It makes sense.
No, wasn't it you with the mace?
Get mace?
Where,
a normal mace. I don't think I did.
No, no, it was Prince.
where do you think
with
this
the mace?
grate leads? Does it lead outside the city?
Oh,
All right. Well, I mean,
It was Prince.
That's what I thought.
we're still trying to find him. Might as well keep going.
Can I just run?
Well, the footprints stop right here.
All right. We'll go through the grate, right?
You gonna look first? Or you're just gonna walk right through.
Well,
I don't know what you're saying with great. Is this something that it would make sense to be like kind of looking around?
You know how, like, in any
is it
movie that
dark?
shows a Renaissance time, and you're in the sewer, and there's this big steel
It is dark now.
bars and shit that block out the way, so you can't get in and out.
Oh, like a cliff or something?
It's dark.
well, I have
I think
dark
I have a light.
vision.
You
but
could
I can-
so
I do have dark vision also. I do have dark vision.
so if you peer down, you could see 120, right? Or
80 to
160.
60.
160.
No,
You-
60.
It was definitely more than that.
It's 60.
Dark vision's 60 feet.
Dark vision 60 feet that you can see normally.
So you could see 60 feet down, and it looks like it's a cliff. You can't see the bottom. Your dark vision only goes to 60 feet. And you could see water running from where you're standing in the sewers off the cliff, pouring down. And it's at least 60 feet. You don't know how far down it is. It's like a steep cliff, but there are you do see like it's possible maybe to do like handholds to maybe try to climb down. Like it's maybe you could try.
I am gonna cast light on an arrow, and then drop the arrow down.
What does light do?
It will.
It's basically a magic torch.
Okay. So
Basically, yeah.
the torch. So the arrow falls, and why don't you roll a perception?
Both of us or no?
No.
Okay.
No guidance.
Is that natural
13
20? Oh no, 13.
plus 16.
16. So you could surmise it's about 160 feet from where you are to where the arrow falls. And where the arrow falls, it looks like it's probably water.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very far drop, even into water.
Do you think they went down this cliff?
So I see that like the side of the cliff is like they tried to dig into it or anything like that, or someone tried to scale it.
Did you guys leave any of your rope behind? No, right?
We did, yeah.
So you see ropes hanging.
I thought you took the rope.
Oh,
No, because
it was impossible. It's only 50 feet.
Is it one rope or are there two
It's
ropes?
just one 50-foot rope, and then remember we like.
Tied another one?
Well, no, we just.
No, you said
fell.
I couldn't.
Oh, you just fell. So you see a 50 feet of rope hanging.
I was the only one that actually made it. I made it to the
Hanging
bottom.
down.
Everyone else just kind of didn't.
I don't feel like jumping off a cliff.
They.
It's kind of cool them following you. It's actually kind of cool.
So they're
gonna
come find
die.
us.
Probably.
They tied the rope and then
Probably jumped.
I don't. Why would
Prince
they jump?
definitely jumped. Stripe, I guess, depending on his personality that day, may have also jumped.
Gee,
And Vekni would have just like did a swan dive, and it would have been beautiful.
do you think that? I mean, do you think there's any other way down, or do you want to follow them straight down the cliff like that?
No.
Let me see what I have in my trappings.
How did you guys make it down?
I climbed down, and then
Don't you have feather fall?
you made us do that
Roll
roll
every 10 feet?
10 feet, and then I missed 20 feet up.
Was having you do athletics?
Yeah, I think.
So I'll do
Wish it
the
was
same.
acrobatics, because I'm really good.
Try to
That makes sense.
tie the rope. to
Yeah.
it.
So like,
And
since
he's
it's tied to
holding- I don't
since
know.
it's tied to something, we're going to pull it up and we'll tie. Well, Bliken will tie his rope to the end of theirs, and then I'll tie.
Pulling it
mine.
up first.
Wait, how did you
Smart.
know?
I'm alright. So you're saying sleight of hand for this?
Yes.
Okay.
What else do you think might be better? Survival?
Survival makes more sense to
Okay,
me.
survival's fine.
Okay.
Persuasion,
So
maybe?
no. Survival's fine.
So, and then give guidance, so he rolls with advantage with help, or no?
How would you help?
If
you could make-
I would just kind of be like, I would watch him tie it, and I would just pull it like tighter, like
Sure.
as he's like.
You roll with advantage. Sure.
Roll
And
with
the
advantage.
guidance. Here, have this tracking dice. Wait.
Spider hand.
Okay. Alright, survival.
Did you do it?
17 plus 18. Yeah, 18 straight.
Immediately.
Tied it good.
18.
And you wanted to do another knot?
0 plus 0.
You wanted to tie one more, right?
Yeah.
So you can do it again?
Sure. Or do you want to try tying this one? Sure.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck it up, Dano.
Oh, you die.
Guidance.
so I'll help him.
Damn it.
17 plus 4, 21 plus 23.
So it was also well done.
Alright. So now that they're both tied, we'll just toss it back over. Like it's still tied to whatever was tied to at the top.
So it's going down 150?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Which one of us should go first?
I'm definitely lighter. So,
We could do rock parchment blade.
Oh, I like that.
Best 2 out of 3.
Well, perhaps I will go down first and I will call to you when I get to the bottom.
Sure.
Since you use a rope, instead of having you roll every 10 feet, you just have to do one successful athletics roll. Your
God.
DC is 10.
Okay. I would cast guidance on myself.
That would make sense to do.
DC,
You're not gonna be able to cast. You're not gonna be able to cast guidance on
I
him
can't,
because it only lasts a
I won't be
minute.
able to touch him.
Yeah.
So.
Well, maybe you should give me some guidance first and I'll go down.
Oh. I guess before I go down, can I do a guidance thing?
It only lasts a minute, so you're not gonna be able to do it.
I couldn't get I probably couldn't get 150 feet down a rope.
No. It could if you go real fast.
Yeah.
Oh no! Roll that D4.
God.
He did already.
What'd you roll?
A 2. Ooh.
You rolled a 2. All right.
No,
so
no,
now.
5 plus. What was it? Athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 5.
Oh God.
All right. You might die.
You could.
You could do what you did with me and have him roll a D100
Oh, yeah.
very fulls. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Roll a D100.
Oh God.
If I die, this will just be so perfect.
So
You should have tied the rope around your waist and got lower.
No, you got to roll 2.
You gotta roll the 10s digit too.
Ooh, that's a 0. You fell at 4 feet.
What is it?
004.
I fall when I start going at 4
That's
feet.
400 feet. No, it isn't. That's 100 feet plus 4.
So
like
it's actually 4 feet.
You made it to.
So you made it to the bottom.
No. Well, hold on.
You made it to the bottom.
Okay.
He fell 4
Yeah,
feet,
that's what I
or he
thought.
fell.
If the
9.
roll is 4, he fell 4 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, if he rolled a 10, he would have been 100.
Wait, is it 150 feet long?
It's 160 feet. So what about the other 60?
Yeah.
So he fell at
64 feet.
So we have to do that. We have to do percent. We have to do math.
Well, you just
I don't know what's
4% left. Then.
Yeah, so do 4% of 160.
Okay.
And you're taking a d6 damage for every 10 feet you fall.
It's like 8 feet. No, it's like 7 feet.
So then it's not even. It's not even,
6.7.
it wouldn't even be a
4
d6.
Ooh, that was pretty close.
It's not even a d6. So you take 0 damage.
God.
But make it real dramatic.
Yeah. Describe how you fell
As
from
I'm
4
going
feet.
down,
From
I'm
4
like,
feet.
Rolan, I'm on
You could have died.
Bliken. Bliken, are you all right?
I'm a little wet.
So did he fall in water?
Yes, you fell in water.
Okay.
Okay.
That was fun.
piss and shit
Oh
water.
boy.
You could have died.
You would
I
have
could
died.
have died.
He would just be is he drowning?
It's not deep. It's not super deep.
Did he check?
Are you drowning?
I assume I'm swimming.
Just keep swimming.
No. It's shallow water.
Yeah, I know, but that happened in a Warhammer thing, and he never checked how deep it was. And he just landed into like this deep water, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm drowning!"
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Because that makes
roll,
sense.
I didn't roll yet. I think I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself to give myself 10 temp HP.
Okay, that's fine. They use a spell slot?
It does.
Okay.
So yeah,
How long does it last?
an hour.
Sweet.
All right. What'd you say it was athletics?
Athletics. Yeah, DC's 10. That's pretty easy.
The rest of my body was like this.
Yeah, me too, like my stomach. For sure.
Athletics. All right.
Easy.
Not great.
Important roll though, but
Oh wait, I don't get guidance. That's right.
No.
7.
8.
Oh no!
He's gonna fall on Bliken.
He's gonna fall on
You guys had a great plan, bad execution.
Bliken, did you move?
I would have moved off to the side, yeah. I wouldn't just be staying.
You should make him roll a dex save.
Maybe. Let's see what happens with Brett.
Oh, you
I
just
need
can't.
Brett, don't die. Can you try not to die here? Please.
Last time he fell in a hole.
They can fast
He
forward
already
time.
died from falling in the one shot.
I don't do
he's
good
a
with
guild.
climbing.
But no, you're trying to call.
Did you buy this full amplify?
37 feet.
Oh.
So do the math.
So that's 3.
In the
Oh, it's
37%.
37%.
How come they didn't find you?
He might be dying here.
They never came back. to the castle.
59 feet. 59.2.
59?
So we'll round down.
Yeah, we'll round down.
That rounds up.
Point two.
Not 59.2.
Oh.
59.2.
No, you're not gonna die.
But what is the falling weight?
So D6 every 10 feet.
How much is
So 9,
rolling way?
14,
How much is rolling
19. You took 23 bludgeoning.
23 bludgeoning.
Good thing you put that armor of Agathis on.
No, how come it doesn't show? I thought I cast.
Yeah, but I'm sure he has more than 23 HP. I'm sure.
I had.
You have that much?
Wait, I cast it. Yeah.
You're like level 4.
How the fuck did you do that?
Wait, temp HP.
Look at these fucking numbers, though.
Wait, I gotta add the 10 temp HP.
Plus 14, plus 10, plus 11.
So I took what, 23?
23 bludgeoning. Yeah,
I understand
All right,
this, but
damage 20, not 230, 23. All right.
You fucked up.
What? I'm fucked up. Say 11 out of 24 fucked up. All right, so I'm going down the rope.
Yo, thank God you put that armor on.
Actually, with 23 damage, I would have had 1 HP left.
So
But now I have 11.
Yeah, but that's still at 1 HP.
You were laying there like Loki in Avengers.
All right.
Yeah.
So
And I'll let you roll a dex save. DC 10.
Oh.
Keep using those cursed dice.
All right, so I'm going down.
15 plus.
So you're going to describe it also as he's also underneath you, but you rolled the save. So describe it.
Did he already get down, or was he still going down the rope or something?
I was already at the bottom.
He got to the bottom,
All right.
and then you basically fell as you
All
climbed.
right, so after my previous experience with going down a huge hole, whatever, so I'm going down, and then I get
What is that, the hooker
50?
that you got at the bar?
so I'm going down, and I get about 100 feet down, because it's 160 or so.
Okay.
And I fell 53 feet, so I'm like, don't look down, don't look down. And I get down to 100, I'm like, there can't be much left. I look down, I'm like, oh shit, and I start panicking, and I like start swinging from side to side. My palms start getting sweaty. I'm like, Bliken, I'm slipping. And then I go, ah! So I fall in the water. As I hit the water, Bliken sees like, I guess like snowflakes or whatever, like pop out as my armor of Agathis bursts.
That's cool. Nice. That was cool.
Freeze the water, you're stuck in the water until it falls down.
Thanks for watching this episode of Power Word Nerd. Be sure to follow us on all social media sites.